When someone needs an answer to a question today, they often just Google it. However, Google doesn't always provide the best answer. According to the American Library Association, information literacy is a set of abilities requiring individuals to recognize when information is needed and have the ability to locate, evaluate, and use effectively the needed information. So what does that mean for our students and the caregivers for those students? In layman's terms, to have information literacy skills means a person is able to independently find accurate and credible information to answer a question or solve a problem in a meaningful way. According to the book Guided Inquiry, Learning in the 21st Century, written by Carol Kuhlthau, school staff and parents should work as a team to increase students' information literacy skills. Students need to know how to appropriately locate, evaluate, and use information. While there is nothing wrong with using a search engine such as Google, it is important that students realize not all information returned will be accurate or credible. Encourage your student to use a vetted source such as NC WiseOwl, which they should be able to access from their school's website, or NC Live, which can be accessed through your local public library. Once information has been located, it is imperative that it is evaluated. Today, many people get false information through social media or poorly conducted internet searches. To determine if a source is credible, students should look for the purpose, should determine the contact information for the individual maintaining the site. They should look for the date that it was published. Most research should be within 10 years. Sites with .coms often want to sell you something, so make sure your student is using a site with an address of a .edu, .gov, or .org. However, with .orgs, you also have to be careful. Wikipedia is not a reliable source. Any source with wiki in the name indicates that anyone can modify the site at any given time, therefore making the information not very reliable. Students often have more knowledge than us when it comes to using technology. However, their ability to interpret and use results in a meaningful way may need some guidance. Make sure you understand the parameters of your student's assignment. Ask them about what they have learned. Make sure they can explain the results by asking them open-ended questions like how and why. Most likely, students will be required to produce some sort of output. This could be in the form of notes, a formal paper, some sort of presentation, or a combination of all three. Even if you are not an English teacher, you can still give effective feedback to students. Just allowing them to practice presenting material to you can be a great help to them. Encourage them to think outside the box. Brush up on your own knowledge of digital presentation tools available to students. Gone are the days of chronic use of PowerPoint. Today, there are a variety of tools students can use to present information, like Glogster, Animoto, Haiku Deck, and Powtoons, just to name a few. Finding information can be a terrifying and tiresome task for anyone. However, with a little support and information literacy training, students can successfully find the answers to the problems presented before them and can use and share that information with the rest of the world.